Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam and we are back again with another one. We just finished watching an exciting games where Liverpool moved to the top of the league until Arsenal and Man City, either Arsenal win or I don't know, whatever that's going to happen. The only thing that Arsenal goes back the top of the league is if they win against Manchester City at the Etihad. But I'm not here to talk about that game. That game is coming and will have it will have its own time. Here we are here to talk about the game we just witnessed. Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. In a game which was, I have to say, it was a bit frustrating. Why? I felt like in so many situations the referee's decisions were not really making sense, to be honest. I felt like in some of the decisions were going against Liverpool so many times, to be honest. Especially, I've never seen decisions like when a player falls down, that goes to the other team. When a player does what, it does not make sense. So many of some, pretend falls were not even recognized in some of the situations. Like, for example, the McAllister yellow card. To be honest, I don't get why he got a yellow card. And this, in a way, tarnished or changed the way he was playing in the game because he was afraid of getting booked again because, when you get booked, it's a red card. So it was a frustrating game, but a frustrating game which we had to work on to get something. Because one thing I can tell you, people might talk about so many players that Brighton were missing, but when they were going forward, when they were looking in front of the goal, when they were defending, you were feeling it. You were feeling how much they were causing chaos to this Liverpool team. And I actually felt in some cases that Liverpool were not doing enough in the midfield, because as I was watching the game, I can tell you, I did not really see Dominic Szoboszlai so many times, which was really, really frustrating. But I understand sometimes the type of position he's now playing is that sort of Gini Wijnaldum position where you feel like, what is he doing in the game? But exactly what he's doing in the game, it's what matters. It is what counts the most. One thing that I was really excited of, in fact, to be honest, proud of, was the way McAllister was performing. Because alongside Endo and of course Szoboszlai, he was the creator, chief creator. Salah missed around 12. He had around 12 shots, and most of those chances that he had were all coming from McAllister. The long balls, the chips, everything, he was getting it. He was just not finishing his chances, and it was really frustrating. But luckily, the 5th or 60th chance was a charm because it turned into a goal. That was Mohamed Salah's first goal of the game. But also talk about Luis Diaz. In a way, in some moments in the first half, he was missing, but he came into the game, and I think the goal helped. That goal he scored from the corner kick, it turned the whole entire match around. It turned the way the game was going to move forward, and in a way which helped us to actually start opening up this team. But it was a tough one because this team is organized. Don't listen to anybody who tell you that they're easy to beat. Whenever they're playing with a team that works on a high line, that likes to attack so much, they are organized. They know how to put pressure. They know how to stop the teams from doing anything. And especially that they scored an early goal, it gave them the power to actually cause chaos. And somehow, that's how we managed to get something out of this game. It was frustrating, but at the end of the day, we got the victory, and I think that's at the end of the day that matters, because we are in the last, now I'm saying 9 games, but before that game it was 10 games. We're in the last 9 games, and what matters is the 3 points that are being put on the board. And Liverpool has to focus, has to put pressure, has to keep going as much as we can. Because now this is our 26th game we have won from losing position. Because this guy scored the first goal first, and we had to come back from that to actually get the game and win the game, to be honest. But now let's see what happens. There were some moments, especially in the last minutes, where I felt that we were sloppy. maybe tired, because like I said, it was a tactical game, which means that we had to think so much, we had to be really active in terms of how we were approaching this game. But after that, after we got the goal, after the things that we did, we managed to fight in and we got something. I have to say I was proud of the way our defense played, especially Konza, because I think Konza was very, very important to stop this player of theirs who scored, Adama from Senegal. I'm forgetting his name. Please let me know in the comment section, because the way this boy was playing, the way he was putting pressure, at some point I actually thought he was going to hurt us, or maybe we were going to actually lose the game, because when he was going there, he was a thorn. He was really a thorn. So Konza had to be really active. He had to work so hard, especially early in the second half, to be honest, because I felt like when I was watching in the second half, he was playing more. Van Dijk was playing more as a higher, in fact, in the midfield, going forward to try and score. But in terms of defending, Konza had to be the one who was there under control. And can somebody tell me where the position exactly which Gomez was playing? Because I felt like in so many situations he was exchanging with Wataru Endo, and Endo was not going to the left, he was actually going in the middle, which forced Van Dijk to move to the left, and Endo was the third defender. So in a way, I actually thought that maybe he was playing as a midfielder, Gomez, while Endo was playing as a defender, while DM at the same time. So it was interesting to see how they were moving around, and it helped us a lot. As well as I need to talk about Connor Bradley. Today, I think he met a match of dealing with a speedy winger, which he had always be active to try and stop him to cause chaos going forward. And I felt like he handled that game perfectly. He was controlling the game, he stopped them, and in points where it matters, he actually caused the chaos. He was very, very important in terms of the chances which we had to create opportunities to hurt this team. And in fact, if his shooting boots were really on, there was a chance where I felt like if he had hit it and the ball was on target, it was going to be a goal. But it was that sort of a game. I felt like because we're coming from the international break, we're still 100% not there, and it just feels like we need to get ourselves back into the game. We need to find the best way to actually attack. We need to find the best way to actually get to win these games, because we're in the last parts of the game, and what only matters is to win the game. And Luis Diaz, he scored a goal. He was perfect. The one that I was really, really confused about the most was Darwin Núñez, because I felt like he was not in the game. He was not in the game, and it was really, really weird, because you would expect him to actually be the one who caused chaos. He was the one who always gets the chances. But also you have to say fair play to Brighton, because they knew how to deal with him. They knew how to not allow him to have the chances to cause any chaos, and that worked for them. And now we're in a situation where we have to hope, we have to look, and they have to see how the game goes. But we're up the table, people, and Manchester City versus Arsenal, or Arsenal is the game that is coming. If they draw, it means 2 points ahead of Arsenal and 3 points ahead of Man City. That gives us room to breathe, and maybe hopefully that United game, or even the Tottenham game, there's no chaos, and we are able to continue playing with the small teams that are left, and maybe we could be far. So a draw for these two teams that are coming, Arsenal, Man City and Arsenal, it's not going to be a good thing. To be honest, I feel like it's not going to be a good thing, because it now puts the title race 100% in Liverpool's hands. And in that case, playing a game hoping another team loses or another team drop points, it's never the best way to approach the Premier League, especially in the final 10 games. So I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of Liverpool's performance? Did you feel that it was frustrating to watch, as I was as a Liverpool fan? Because in some points, I also felt like I could actually want to switch off my television, because it was frustrating. But at the end of the day, we got the job done, and it doesn't matter how good it was, it doesn't matter how it was, as long as we got those 3 points on the board. It means that all the pressure is shifted and is put back to Man City and Arsenal. And guess what? I'm gonna be here watching the game and enjoying. So click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. I'm out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.